And seated in a Sukhasana pose, cross-legged. Turn your eye gaze inwards, or you can soften the eye gaze down to the earth. Let your shoulders drop down and let your chin release gently towards the chest. Feeling creating a stretch in the back of the neck, all the way from the top of the head to the top of your shoulders. Take an extra breath here. Good. And we're gonna inhale, lift the eye gaze up, and then send the heart forward a little bit towards the sky. And then exhale again, the chin comes down to the chest. Inhale, lifting the eye gaze, lifting the heart up towards the sky. Good, and then release that. And we're gonna start making some circles with the shoulder lifting up in the inhalation and sliding back and down in the exhale, creating a huge circle connected with the breath. And then change direction, circling back, up, and forward. Good, and then release, take a nice big breath in, reach the arms up. And we're gonna bend the right elbow, bring the right hand right in between your shoulder blades, and then bring the left hand into that right elbow. And then take another big breath in to puff up and expand the chest. The head may lean a little bit back, eye gaze might go up. Shoulders are nice and released away from the ear. Inhale, lift both arms up. Exhale, we're gonna do the other side. So the left hand comes into the middle of the shoulder blades. And then we're gonna lean a little bit the head towards the arm, lift the eye gaze if that's available. And then inhale, lift both arms up. Exhale, release the shoulders down, open the arms wide, and we're gonna place the hands into the top of the shoulder and then make a big circle with drawing the circle with the elbow. Maybe the elbows join in the center, opening up wide. And as we open up wide, feel the shoulder blades coming a little bit closer together, pinching in the shoulder blades together, opening up that circle nice and wide. And then let's go ahead and change direction. Good, and then release. From here, place the hands down, and we're gonna come to a Yogi Squat here. We're gonna bring the feet to the earth, and then come to a squat. And then it's the first squat that we're doing today, so the hips are still not so warm, so we can just gently move from side to side, getting in here a little bit of warmth in the hip. And then when you feel a little bit more spacious there in the hip, settling into the center. Your heel can be lifting from the ground if that's not possible to touch the heels, but if the heels touch, settling into the hips here. And then if you feel nice and comfortable here, and if you have a lot of flexibility in the hips, try lifting up a little bit from the heels. That's gonna engage your leg. You're gonna feel your leg a little bit more. We're trying to warm up the leg here, getting that sensation of the back leg working. Take another big breath. Try to get your spine nice and long. And then lower the hands down, and we're gonna lift the hip up to the sky. And then bring your feet a little bit close together. Let your heels touch each other. The And the heel can be floating. Nice big breath in, lift the sink in. And exhale, release it, the head down and lift the hip up and extend the leg. Couple more times. Inhalation, sinking in, lifting the eye gaze. Exhale, settling, bowing forward and lengthening the leg. And we're gonna speed up a little bit here and let your breath be nice and strong, a little bit like a Kapalabhati, but in and out of the nose. So we're gonna take a nice big breath in and out. In and out. In. Keep going. Warming up the body. Three more. And go ahead and bow forward. The feet can come parallel, releasing everything forward. Release the head. Ruggery down, releasing everything forward and letting your body cascade. The head can nod yes and no, releasing any tension in the neck and shoulder. Good. Maybe gently swaying from side to side, letting everything be released and relaxed here. And come back to the center and let's roll up slowly, vertebra by vertebra, feeling each space in between your vertebra, your column. Start expanding, head is heavy, the arm is the last one to arrive. Take a nice big breath in. If you're not in the front of your mat, come into the front of your mat now. Take a nice big breath in, reach the arms above your head. And in the exhale, bowing forward, swan dive. Inhalation, halfway lift, long through the spine from the very top to the very bottom. Exhale, fold forward, and we're gonna step back into a plank foundation. Bring your hands right under your shoulders. The eyes of the elbows, the back of the elbow is facing forward here. With the hands, it's kind of like we want to squeeze a lemon. We're just having that internal rotation, slightly internal rotation here. And then press the heels away from you. Nice big breath here. Taking one more breath, engaging your core. And then exhale, we're going to bring the elbows close to you and then slowly lower down. You also can place the knee down to support your lower back if you need to. Inhale, cobra. Exhale for a down dog. Pausing here in your down dog, take a big breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And then allow some movements into your down dog. Maybe taking the dog for a walk. Maybe turning the head. Any movements here that prepares your body for your practice. And then come back to the center. Lift both heels from the ground. And we're going to send both heels towards the right side, coming to the edges of the foot. Sending the hips slightly towards the right as well. Inhale, center. Both heels towards the left, coming to the edges of the foot. Inhale, center. And exhale, lower the heels down towards the ground. Inhale, lifting the heels off the ground. Exhale, sending the heels back down towards the earth. One more time, big breath in, lift the heels. And exhale, send everything back, the heels back, the tailbone up to the sky. Take a nice big breath in. Exhale, step or hop forward to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhalation, rooting and rising to your Tadasana. The hands meet above the head. Exhale, the hands come back to the heart center. We're going to do two more Surya Namaskar A's. Nice big breath in. Reach the arms up to the sky. Fill the body with energy. Exhale, pouring forward over the leg. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Halfway lift. Exhale to step or hop back, this time to your plank. This time we're going to take just one big breath in, sustaining here the tabletop, this position. And then exhale, slowly lowering down the elbow, brush up against the ribs. Inhale, cobra. Exhale for a down dog. Take 2 really long belly breaths. Let your breath expand through the side ribs, back of the body, front of the body, in every direction. One more really long breath in. And the exhale, step or hop forward, finding the front of your mat. Inhalation, long spine, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, root and rise. And then pouring forward, swan dive right away in your exhalation. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or hop. This time maybe coming halfway down. And then coming to a upward facing dog. And then down dog. Take a nice big breath in here. And out. 2 more breaths like that, long breaths, reconnecting with your flow of breath. Good, and then take big step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhalation, rooting and rising. Exhale, bring it back, the hands into the heart center. Take a nice big breath in, reach up to the sky. And exhale, let the arms rest by the side of your body. And we're gonna bring that left foot back and then take a hold of the left foot. With both hands, hold the right foot and then bring the both knees a little bit closer together. Good. And welcome to stay here or start bending that left knee a little bit, just lowering a little bit, creating a little bend so you can feel the leg working. And then extend the left leg. Extend the left arm in front of you. And then maybe staying here or just start pressing that right foot towards that right hand, creating that sensation of a bowl being pulled here. Looking straight forward to the middle of that front finger. And then slowly returning, bringing it back. Bring that right knee towards your chest. Give it a hug. And then we're going to send straight back into a warrior 3 foundation. The hand stays on the heart center. The long line from the top of the head to the heel. Take one more breath here, getting super long. The hands variation can be as you like. Maybe you can extend it. Maybe you can keep it alongside the body. And we're gonna take a step back, landing on a high lunge foundation. Good. Settling into the high lunge. And then allowing your hips to be facing forward. The internal rotation of that right thigh. Nice big breath in. And exhale, sink in a little bit more. Release through the shoulders. Let's take one more breath. And then turn it towards the left from the core. The right hand comes forward, the left hand comes back. And that same frame for the base of your posture. Inhale, lift the arms up. And exhale, frame the front foot. Step back into a down dog. Pedal through the feet, move the body around. You're welcome to take here a Vinyasana flow or to stay on your down dog. Lower the knees down to the earth. Walk the hands forward. Let your heart come down towards the earth. Relax the head, relax the neck. Breathing into this new space we're creating in the heart center, between the shoulders for this extended puppy pose. Walk the hands back, tuck the toes, lift the hips back and up, and then take a big step or small steps or a light hop, finding the front of your mat. Inhale, rising all the way up. Exhale, bringing the hands back into the heart center. Very good. And we're gonna change the way, getting nice and grounded through your feet. Change the weight to the right. And then bring the left foot behind, grabbing the hold of the left foot behind. Holding with both hands, bringing the knees a little bit closer together. Allowing your spine to be nice and long. And then keeping your spine upright, we're gonna bend that front, the right knee a little bit more to get sensation in the leg here, getting a different perspective on this pose, and then letting the legs work, that right leg work a little more here. And then extend the supporting leg, and then start bringing the right hand forward and start creating that pressure, that kicking that left foot towards the left hand, creating here that bow and arrow sensation. Maybe staying here, maybe kicking a little bit more. And then slowly coming back, bringing that left knee towards your chest. Give it a little squeeze. And then send it straight back into your Warrior 3 foundation, long from the top of the head, the crown of the head, all the way to the heel. From top to bottom, one more breath here, choosing a variation for your arms that you like. And then slowly stepping back into your high lunge, settling into your high lunge, creating that nice strong foundation for the high lunge. Nice big breath in, lift the arms up, release the shoulders down. One more breath here. And then we're gonna turn towards the right side. Right hand comes back, left hand comes forward. Take one more breath here, getting long from fingertips to fingertips. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, frame the front foot, step back into a down dog. Take a full breath in through the nose, out through the nose or mouth. Walk the hands into your feet, coming back into a forward fold in the back of the mat. Release the head, release the neck, release the shoulder. Interlace the fingers behind your back, and then let the arms go up or open up and over the head. If your shoulders feel tight, it's totally okay to be here with the hands towards the hips. Taking a couple more breaths here, letting everything hang. And we're gonna release the hands down and then sit the hips down as if we're sitting in the chair, coming to chair pose, lifting the arms above your head. Releasing the shoulders down, belly button in, nice and long through the spine, and at the same time sinking in through the hip. Bring your hands into your heart center. And we're gonna bring that left elbow up and outside of that right thigh. Take a nice big breath in. And then lift the heart towards the thumb. Opening up space there. Maybe sinking in a little bit more through that chair foundation. Good. And then exhale, fold forward. Interlace the fingers again, relax the head, and maybe alternate the bend here in your knee, bending one knee a lot, releasing the head. And then alternating, bending the other knee. And then release the hands down. Bend the knees a lot, chair foundation, rising the arms up, rising the chest up, shoulders are relaxed. Bringing the hands back into the heart center in the exhale. Inhale, crossing, twisting from the core. Check your knees, make sure that one knee is not going a lot further than the other, bringing them nice and even. And open through the chest, bringing the chest towards the middle of the thumb. Lower your center of gravity just a tiny bit more. And then exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, long from top to bottom. Exhale, fold forward. Inhalation, rooting and rising, finding again your Tadasana. Exhale, fold forward. Walking the hands forward, finding your down dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, stepping that right foot in between the hands. Lower the left knee down to the earth, finding a low lunge foundation, sinking into your low lunge. Left hand stays planted, right arm lifts up to the sky, twisting towards the right. The hands come back, the right hand come back down to the earth, coming up, lifting the chest up, sinking in through the hips, and we're gonna lift the arms above the head. And this time we're gonna hook the thumbs here, and then send the arm bone back, sending the chest forward, maybe the eye gaze up towards the sky, opening up that space there in the heart. Release it, frame the front foot, step back into a down dog. Maybe taking your Vinasana flow here, maybe staying your down dog. And inhale, lift both heels from the ground. We're gonna again send the heels towards the right side. Inhale, center. Both heels towards the left side. Inhale, center. And then lower the heels down towards the earth, sending the tailbone up towards the sky. Very good. And then inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, step the left foot in between the hands, lower the right knee down, untuck the right toes, and then lift up the chest, sinking in through the heart. Hook the thumbs, and then open up, sending the arms, the arm bone back, the heart forward. Take one more breath here. Release, and then place the hands down. The right hand stays planted. Left hand lifts up to the sky. Twisting towards the left. Frame the front foot. Step back into a down dog. Take a small step or bigger step or hop, find the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. long through the spine. Exhale, folding over the leg. Inhalation, rooting and rising. Exhale, heart center. Very good. Taking a nice big breath in, empowering yourself through the breath, lifting the arms above the head. Exhale for fold, folding over the leg. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward, step or hop back to your plank, lowering all the way down or halfway. Cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. In the inhalation, we're gonna lift the right leg up to the sky. Exhale, the right knee comes towards the right elbow, crunching in that right side. Inhale, lifting and lengthening. Exhale, right to right. Good, one more. Lift and lengthen. Exhale, this time we're gonna cut across from the center towards the left elbow. Twisting from the core. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, right to left. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, right to left. You can come to your falling triangle by extending that right leg towards the left, or you can modify and lower the knee down, coming to a modified side plank. So just choose your variation for today. If you are coming to your falling triangle, opening up, the left hand comes up, opening up through the chest. Take one more breath here. And then lift that right leg up one more time, one-legged down dog. And then step the right foot in between the hands, lower the left heel down, rising up into warrior two, foundation. Nice saddle warrior. Take a moment here to adjust, to settle. And we're gonna take a nice big breath in. Frame the front foot in the exhale, step back into a down dog. Pause here or flow through your Vinyasana. Listening to what your body needs this morning. If you want to take it up a notch by taking as many Vinyasanas as you like, or if you want to have a more soft. Good, take a nice big breath in. The left leg rises up. Exhale, the left knee comes towards the left elbow, maybe a little higher in your tricep. The shoulders stack over the wrist. Inhale, lifting and lengthening the left leg. Exhale, left to left. Inhale, one more in the left side. Inhale, lengthening. This time cutting across towards the right elbow. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, left to right. One more. And then choosing your variation, maybe coming to a falling triangle, extending that left leg towards the right, maybe lowering the knee and coming to a variation of a side plank. You're just choosing what it works for you here today and committing to it, opening up to it, creating nice long lines through your breath. If you're doing this variation, you can have the knee down and then open up through the hands. Very good. And then coming back to a one-legged down dog. And then exhale, stepping the left foot in between the hands, lower the right heel down in a 90-degree angle, rising up to warrior two, foundation. Settling into your warrior two, relax the shoulders down. Take one more breath here. And exhale, frame the front foot, step back into a down dog. Lower the knees down to the earth. And let's take a couple of cats and cows here. Nice big breath in, lifting tailbone, crown of the head. Exhale, rounding. Inhale, opening up. Exhale to round. Come back to the center, take a nice big breath and lift that right arm up to the sky. And exhale, we're gonna cross the right arm behind the left, place the right shoulder and ear into the ground. And then the left arm, you can extend it in front of you, or you can find a bind by lifting it up and wrapping around towards the right pocket. This should feel nice and soothing. Release the bind if you have one. Pressing through that left hand, reaching that left arm up one more time. And then bring the right hand down to the earth. And let's find the other side. Nice big breath and lift the left arm up to the sky. Exhale, crossing the left hand behind the right, placing the left shoulder and ear into the ground. Very good. And then the right arm, you can maybe extend it in front of you. Maybe taking a wrap, a bind. Release the bind, come back, right hand right under the right shoulder, lift the left hand up to the sky one more time. And then exhale, come back to a down dog. We're gonna open up here the space, place the hands right in the edge of the mat, making a wider space, and a wider space in the feet as well. So stepping in the edge of the mat as well. And then just take a breath here, getting nice and long through the spine, pressing through the hands. So it's a down dog, but with a wide base. And just feeling how that creates a little bit more space there in the hips, in the tailbone. And we're gonna step the foot a little bit forward. The right foot comes a little bit forward, the left foot comes a little bit forward, so your heels are nice and connected to the earth. And we're gonna cross the right hand towards the left side and look under the left shoulder, the left armpit. Bring the right hand back and then cross the left hand towards the right side. And then look under your armpit. Come back to the center and then walk the feet towards your hands. Come to the front of your mat. Release everything forward. Take a nice big breath in. Reach up. And exhale, bring the hands back into the heart center. Let's take a nice big breath in here. Hook the thumbs again above the head, open up, sending the tailbone, the arm bone back, the heart forward. And then exhale, bow forward. Step the right foot back, landing on a warrior one foundation. Lower the back heel down to the earth, rising up to warrior one. Exhale, sink in a little bit more, the releasing through the shoulders. Hook the thumbs again. Open up through the heart, sending that arm back, the heart forward. Take 2 extra breaths here. Settling in, finding a nice rooted foundation through the feet. Good, and then release, interlace the fingers behind your back, pressing the knuckles towards the heels, opening up the space in the chest again. Widening your foundation if you need, and bowing forward into humble. And then rise up. We're gonna come from the warrior one to the high lunge. Lifting the back heel from the ground. Good. And then opening up, open twist towards the left. Place that right hand down, lifting through top fingers, hips. And then frame the front foot, step back into a down dog. Pausing or taking your flow here. And step forward, taking small steps, baby steps, finding the front of your mat. Release everything forward. Take a hold of that hand behind, releasing the head forward. Interlacing the fingers. And let's rise up slowly, releasing the hands, coming up vertebra by vertebra. Inhale, lifting the arms up, hook the thumb, lift, uplifting from the chest, opening up through that, the arm bone. And exhale, bow forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the left foot back, lowering the left heel down, rising up into Warrior One foundation. Settle into your Warrior One, nice wide base. Hook the thumbs again, sending the heart forward and then bringing the arm bone back. Lifting the eye gaze if that's available. Back heel is nice and connected and grounded. Good. One more breath here, sinking in a little more in the exhale. Interlace the fingers behind your back. Take a nice big breath in. Pressing the knuckles towards the heels, opening up through the chest. And then exhale, bowing forward into your humble. Slowly rising up, coming back to your Warrior One. And then from here, we're gonna come to a high lunge. So lifting the back heel from the ground. Take a nice big breath in, firming that foundation. The back heel is lifted at this time. And we're gonna exhale, we're gonna open up, an open twist towards the right side. Right hand comes back, left hand comes forward. Nice big breath in. And then placing that left hand down to the earth, the right hand rises up. Nice long lines here. This is an opportunity to sink a little bit more through the hips, stack shoulders. Good. Frame the front foot, step back into a down dog. Pause or flow. Probably the last flow of the class, so taking this opportunity if you like to flow here. Lower the knees down to the earth, coming back to a tabletop position. Hands align under the shoulders. Nice big breath in. Lift the toe towards the crown of your head, and the crown of the head towards the toes. Exhale, rounding through the spine, bringing the chin towards the chest. 2 more times, big opening and space. Exhale, rounding. 2 more. One more time. Good, and then step the right foot forward. Settle in through your hips. Inhale, lift the eye gaze up. Exhale, bow forward. Take a couple more breaths here. And then soften the front knee, step back into a tabletop position. Send the hips gently from side to side. And come back to the center. Nice big breath in. Lift the left toes up towards the crown of the head towards that toe. Exhale, rounding, bringing the knee towards the chest. Inhale, opening and creating space. Exhale, rounding. 2 more breaths. One more. And step the left foot in between the hands. Sink in through the hips. Inhale, lift the eye gaze. Exhale, bow forward over the leg, releasing and bowing forward here. The front toe can be touching the ground, or you can also lift the toes from the ground. Good, and then release, come back to a tabletop position. Taking here maybe a couple rounds of cat and cow, maybe any other movements that your body wants to take here. Finding out spots that feels a little tight and letting that open up and become spacious through the movement. And then come back to the center, sit back on your heels, sitting on your child's pose, releasing the head forward. Extending the arms in front of you if it is alongside your body. Open up the fingertips wide, tuck the toes, lift the hips back and up. And then take your steps forward to find the front of your mat. And sitting back down into your mat. And we're going to make your way into laying on your back. Bringing your knees into your chest, gentle movements from side to side. Good. Place the feet down to the earth, the hands alongside the body. And we're going to do a couple moving bridges here. In the inhalation, the lower back lifts up, pressing through the feet. And then start lifting up the arms at the same time. Lifting the hips high and letting the arms come up and above the head. And in the exhale, start lowering the hips, lowering the hands alongside your body. Couple more breaths here. Big breath in, letting the breath be the focus and the guidance for the movement. Big breath in. And this time go ahead and stay here. You can keep the arms above your head or you can bring it alongside the body. If you are bringing alongside the body, press through the hands and then shimmy the shoulders a little bit closer together. So there's a little bit more space in the back of your hip, in the back of the heart for an uplifting sensation. And go ahead and lower down slowly, vertebra by vertebra. Bring your knee into your chest, embracing yourself tight, and then bringing the forehead towards the knee, making yourself small and cozy. Release the head down. And then choose one more back bending of your choice. If you want to do the bridge pose again, or if you want to do a full wheel. If you are doing a full wheel, try bringing your hands, the fingertips facing your toes, right by your ears. And if this is something that's not in your practice yet, first stop on the top of your head before going to the full bridge. Pausing on the top of the head and then gaining here your base to rise up. Very good. And if you are stable here, maybe playing around with opening up through the arms a little, sending the weight towards the arms, and then sending the weight back to the leg. Just transitioning the weight through to open up the chest a little more. And then slowly coming back down when you're ready. Giving yourself one more tight squeeze. And let's go ahead and rock forwards and back here, massaging the whole length of the spine. Come back down, bring your knee into your chest, open the arms wide, and prepare yourself for a spinal twist. If you want, you can keep the knees parallel, or you can bring the right knee over the left and then lower both knees towards the right side. Eye gaze turns towards the left. Come back to the center and readjust. If you had the legs crossed, you can cross the other side. And letting both knees fall towards the left. Eye gaze towards the right. Coming back to the center, uncross the leg. If they're crossed, extend both legs in front of you, and we're gonna bring the right knee towards the chest. Give it a little squeeze there. And let's go ahead and hold the outside edge of that right foot for a half happy baby pose here. Making sure that shoulder, that right shoulder is nice and relaxed. The knee is relax towards the right shoulder, sole of that right foot up to the sky. And extend that right leg in front. Bring the left knee towards your chest, give it a squeeze. Lifting the left sole of the foot up towards the sky. Excuse me. Half happy baby here in the left side. Shoulders are relaxed, jaw is relaxed, neck is relaxed. And then bring the right foot up as well, finding a full happy baby pose here. Playfulness, any movements that feels nice in the body. Maybe extending one leg, finding a stretch in one of the legs. And then stretching the other one as well. And then extend both legs up, bring the hands down to the earth, shoulders nice and relaxed, toes gently pointed towards you. Let's take a couple breaths here, just in this inversion of the leg, giving your heart a break from pumping the blood. There, inverting the flow of the blood. And then slowly bringing it down as low as you can, engaging the core. And then hover a couple inches from the ground for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then release everything down. Coming to your final relaxation pose. Give yourself permission to take any adjustments you like, to find any support that you need here, maybe some gentle movements that you need to do before you can come to a complete relaxation. And let's go ahead and take a nice big breath in and exhale with a sigh. Releasing everything out. One more of those. And let everything start melting with a surrendering to the gravity, letting your body feel the connection and the support of the ground, letting go of the practice, letting go of the effort. Into your Shavasana. Welcome to stay as long as you can in your Shavasana. If you are coming out of it right now, start bringing your a little more awareness to the breath, letting the breath deepen again. Allowing some movements into your body to start taking shape, allowing for any expression of a stretch that your body wants to take, and any final movements that your body wants to take here. Allowing yourself to come to a pause in the side body, coming to a fetus pose, transitioning through that. And then taking your time to gently make your way back into your seating when you're ready. Let's take a nice big breath in, lift the arms above the head, let the palms meet above, and then bring the hands back into the heart center. Let's take a nice big breath in together and out through the mouth. And one more for an Om sound, letting it vibrate into your entire body. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace for the body, peace for the mind, peace within, peace in around us. Thank you so much for your practice, for your presence and your light today. Namaste.